Hello everyone and welcome to my newest Let's Play endeavor, and it is in fact Banjo Kazooie. This game, I loved it a lot on the N64 back in the day. It was a huge part of my childhood, and I will start the game right up and I will shut up because it is a cutscene and they're nice to be seen in quiet. Okay, so that's basically the story. It's essentially Snow White, I believe, retold. I think that's Snow White, the one where it's like, oh, this girl's prettier than me, I'm gonna be rude to her and try and kill her and all that jazz. But a little more lighthearted. This is in fact the Xbox 360 HD remake of the game, and it doesn't look amazing, but they essentially just smoothed out the graphics, because as you may imagine on the N64 is pretty pixelated. It looks fairly decent now. Who we got here? We got our mole. He's gonna basically teach us all our moves in this area. Listen up, I'm Bottles, the short-sighted mole. I love Banjo's voice. I'm Banjo, and this here is my buddy Kazooie. Sure is a strange-looking buddy, Banjo. Can it talk? Better than you can, Goggle Boy. What was all that noise about? Where's my sister? Tootie. The ugly witch Gruntilda swooped down out of the sky and grabbed her. Calm down, Kiki, we'll get her back. Where did she go? She flew up to her mountain lair. It's really dangerous, comma, so you'll probably need some training before you go up there. Press A if you want me to teach you some basic moves, or press B if you think you're already good enough. Alright, so we're gonna have to... I am not sure of the controls on this, so basically we're gonna get him to teach us these. So he's basically just telling us to look for his molehills, and he'll teach us some things, and then press X. So I assume X is like our action button. So pretty basic controls. We haven't learned any moves yet, so basically we're kind of boned if we come across an enemy. So we do in fact have to learn from him. I think we learned a basic attack from this molehill, if my memory serves me correctly. I probably played this a few times when I was real little, when I was, I don't know, maybe 5, 6. I can't remember how long ago it was, but it was definitely pretty long ago, but we'll talk to him and learn a move. Anyone home? Hello again. Let's start with the camera controls. They're on the right stick. Geez, that's nothing special. Try this Nambiki. Tap the right or left bumper to move the camera behind Banjo. Is that all, Worm Breath? No? Hold the right or left bumper to keep the camera behind you, or your feathery butt. Try it out, and I'll see you at the next molehill. Alright, that's pretty good. Pretty useful. Because I wasn't able to control the camera before, but as you go to these molehills, you basically learn different abilities. So eventually we'll be able to attack, we'll be able to do like a sort of hover thing with Kazooie. But we'll go right over to this molehill and learn it. This is probably just gonna be like this entire little tutorial area in this first video, just to get it out of the way, get the story going. I know it's not a necessarily thick story, but it's just such a good game. I think a lot of people were what do moles know about jumping? He's just telling us how to jump more than you. Press A to jump and hold it to jump higher. Alright, cool. Alright, so now we can... Come on, Feathers. You can give him a hand. Why I'll look silly, I know it. Jump, then press A again in the air for a double jump. Cool beans. That's it. We're ready to move on. Not until you learn this one first. You must stand like this. What, wearing ridiculous glasses and silly grin? I'm not listening. Now hold the left or right trigger, then press A for the mighty flap flip jump. This is gonna be one of our more useful jumps in the game. That's all the jumps. Keep practicing. Alright, cool. So basically you want to go up here and sort of get it down. I think I have to use the little jump flip to get up here. Yep. So we just got our first honeycomb. Once we collect all, what is that, 6 of them? Actually, it's going to tell us right here. I collect 6 of us and you get more health. So actually, I think a lot of people were real disappointed that Nintendo, or not Nintendo, but Microsoft, because Microsoft does in fact own Rare now, and Rare is who made this wonderful series. They're a little bit disappointed that Banjo, I guess 3E, wasn't announced, which would be the 3rd game in the series. I guess technically the 4th if you count Nuts and Bolts. So let's talk to this guy and learn some attacks. Banjo, it's time for you to learn the Claw Swipe attack. What is it? I must know. Simply press X when standing still or moving slowly. Sounds good. What can I try it out on? Well, how about Bird Brain? I like this game a lot because it has quite a lot of humor, and the platforming is probably one of the more solid platforming in pretty much ever, I guess. I mean, it's really hard for a lot of games to get platforming down right, and this game really nailed it. So let's go attack this little carrot. Oh. Let's see. Come on, there you go, Banjo. Wow, nice one. Try another. Hey, I want some moves. So we'll learn some moves for you pretty soon. Yeah, this is one of the first real solid 3D platformers, right up there with Mario 64 and all that good stuff. Roll by running and pressing X. I'll see if I can find Ball for you to practice on. I think Ball, yeah, he's an onion. So basically, we run at him, and this is probably one of the better moves, actually. Because you can actually be moving and do it. Alright. Stop rolling, I feel sick. I can imagine. I mean, you're probably getting crushed in that tiny backpack. I mean, you're a pretty decently sized bird, and you're getting stuffed into that tiny little backpack, but it's time for the buzzard to learn a trick. Better be a good one, Squinty. try out the rat-a-tat rap by jumping and pressing X in the air. Now where's Collywobble? Is he a piece of cauliflower? No, it's cauliflower. It's kind of hard to aim, but you have to kind of judge where you are by the shadow on the ground. It's not bad, Featherface. Give me another. Alright, let's get this little cauliflower. There we go. He dropped another honeycomb. So that's all we got for this little molehill. There we go. So I may do like... See, I kind of want to do like a 100% completion where I get all the notes and all the honeycombs and shit. But at the same time, that might take a real long time, and I don't necessarily know where every single last one of them are. So it might be long and difficult. So he basically gives us health if we are low on health. But I think one zone per video should be sufficient. I don't think they're necessarily that long of zones, but there's a decent amount of them. I think there's like 12 or 13 or something like that. Alright, so we're gonna learn how to break boulders here, I think. My beak barrage attack needs the help of old chicken legs. At least I've got some legs short stuff. Hold the right or left trigger, then press X for a powerful beaky barge. Oh, that's pretty neat. Alright, so let's break these boulders. Oh, yeah! I'm trying this move out on you next, Jam Jars. They really don't like each other, huh? So we just basically just have to kill all these little... Well, not kill them, but... destroy all these boulders. I guess that technically is killing them, because they're no longer living, but I don't necessarily know that rocks were living in the first place. Alright. So I guess up here next... I wonder what he's going to teach us, I'm not quite sure. Hey Banjo, I hope you're not afraid of heights. I'm not. Tell me about flying, Root Muncher. Not yet, Banjo. Jump onto a tree, then use the left stick to climb up or down. Okay, so we're gonna learn how to climb trees. I'm gonna kill this cauliflower first. Maybe not. There we go. Just had to get it some height. Now let's climb up this one. You'll find plenty of other things to climb. That's good to know. There we go. So is that it for that molehill? I guess so. So I guess the next one is over... Okay, there's another honeycomb up there. I think the next one is over here somewhere, though. Maybe up there? Let's see. I'm gonna go up there anyways, just to get that honeycomb, because I do wanna have more health. I mean, things could go poorly, you know? And one more. There we go. Oh wait, there's a trophy or something back here. There's quite a lot of secrets in this game. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find them all, but these basically just give you more lives. I think back in the N64 version of this game, if you say you got like, I don't know, 12 extra lives throughout your playthrough, and you save the game and turn I almost said Xbox, turn the N64 off, if you loaded your save back up, I don't think you would have all those lives. You'd be reset back down to 3 or whatever the default is. So I think that's... Oh, there's another hill right here. Let's talk to him. Alright, fancy learning to swim underwater? Ooh, sounds difficult, and I'll get my fur wet. Come on, Banjo, I want to swim. Spill the beans, Specky. Use the left stick to swim on the surface. Swim underwater, press X to dive, go on, and give it a try. That's it. You've learned all the basic moves. Meet me at the top of the spiral mountain, and I'll tell you what to do next. Alrighty. So, okay, we're swimming. While underwater, Banjo can press A to kick his legs, and the winged wonder can press X to use her wings. Okay, there we go. So it's basically just essentially doing sort of a faster swim, so that you don't drown quite as fast. It's inverted underwater. That's kind of annoying. I wonder if I can change that. Hopefully I can, because I don't like inverted stuff. So I have to go back up to this tower here. Just make sure there's no more... Okay. Making sure there's no more moves to learn, at least. I'm sure once you move past this beginning area, it would give you any moves you may have missed, but either that or not even let you go to the next area, but I just want to be sure, just in case. Oh, there's another honeycomb under here. There we go. Use what we just learned, our diving ability, to get our next honeycomb. It is pretty difficult to steer this underwater. And you don't really have much in the way of a camera, so it's kind of difficult. There we go. I think you get... Okay, yeah, the last one should be on top of this mountain. There we go. I have to go back up here, and then I guess we're done with this little starting area. There we go. I was trying to remember how I did that little backflip thingy. So climb the spiral of doom toward Gruntilda's lair. That's the witch's name, by the way. I didn't read the cutscene just because I figured maybe you guys would want to watch it in peace, but if you wanted me to read cutscenes, or you want me to just shut the fuck up during them, then by all means leave a comment in the description and let me know, because I know sometimes it's annoying to have someone read text that's just right in front of you. Alright, well done guys. You're ready to tackle the witch now. We sure are. Show us the way, Bottle Boy. And I fixed the bridge so you can cross it and enter Gruntilda's lair. Thanks, Bottles. Look out for me inside, and good luck. Alright, cool beans. Let's go right across this bridge. So this is basically the official start to the game, this first little place here. So I'm gonna shut up and enjoy this. Kind of messed up preying on like a 13-year-old girl. So, I believe jumping into that picture is where we need to eventually go. This is basically like the overworld, like the hub world, of where you will be going to choose and pick your various worlds that you enter. There is a puzzle piece up here, though. Puzzle pieces are used... Well, actually, I'll tell you. I'm Mr. Jiggy. Now go and find a picture with a piece missing. Okay. So basically, it's very similar to the way worlds work in Mario 64. If anybody or any of you have ever played that, if you haven't, then shame on you. But essentially, they're just like the stars. You have to collect, say, over here will probably require 1 Jiggy, but eventually we'll come to pictures or worlds or whatever that require, let's say, 10 Jiggies, and if we don't have 10 Jiggies, we can't enter it. If we have 10 Jiggies, then we'll be able to enter it. It's pretty much exactly the same as Mario paintings. And this is it. So, you found a jigsaw picture. Stand on the jigsaw shaped podium, and I'll explain what you have to do. So we stand on here, and I think we have to, like, ground pound it, right? To enter the world shown on the picture, you must fill in the missing spaces with the jigsaw pieces. We've got the first jigsaw piece, Goggle Boy. Great. To fill in the missing spaces on a picture, press A. If you don't want to use any jigsaw pieces, press B to leave. Okay. So of course we're gonna do that, but we'll do that next episode, because that is the end of the tutorial, basically, and, well, we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching!